Okay, friends, Doc South here. I want to remind you that today, I believe, the over at Jumboland, they're going to have bike night. So you might want to get over there and check that out. Today being, what, the 5th? It's Thursday, right? Yeah. Double check with Jumboland. Call ahead because, well, it's pretty darn hot out, too. Though I would imagine the bikers can take it, right? Well, and that should be, if I've got it right, that should be the 5th, Thursday, first Thursday in this month. Okay, so, and they do that, I believe, every Thursday, weather permitting. And this weather, I know it's not raining out, but boy, I don't know if it's permitting. It's pretty darn hot. This is starting, right now, it's starting to remind me of what it was like to live in the South. This would be today, sitting out here on the back deck. This feels like a day in North Carolina. Yeah, in the flatlands. I would say this feels like a day in late February, early March. Yeah, by about that time, that's when all the snow stopped. Yeah, snow be gone. Drift away, my little snowflakes. Yes. Oh, and then the heat would come. Oh, Lord have mercy. By about May, sometime in between the end of March and early May, all of a sudden it got Africa hot. That's the best way to put it. It just was so freaking hot. And it got hotter from there. Yeah, and you didn't see relief till sometime in October. But funny thing is you got used to it. You did. After a while. I know me being a Yankee, I moved down there, so I was a damn Yankee. I was one that moved down there and stayed a while. And they kept waiting for me to wilt away. It's many of my Southern friends, doggone friends of mine on the rescue squad, the people I worked with in boilers, the various boiler firemen. When are you going to drop over, son? I said, when you know what freezes over, pal. Well, it ain't going to be freezing over anytime soon. Not with this weather. Oh, boy. And, eventually, though, they saw I could take it. Well, I guess that Southern boy ain't too bad. Sweating a little too much, but other than that. And I said, I'm drinking water like it's going out of style. Well, you ought to learn more and drink beer. I don't know. I think beer gets you hotter, don't it? Not in this heat, son. Okay, so every now and then I'd have a snort. But it would be so hot. I remember a girlfriend I had. She'd call me up. Diane was her name. Lovely, wonderful person with wonderful kids and all that. And she'd call me up. I'd be back in my place, sitting there just sweating bullets. No air conditioning. And she'd say, "Hi, Shug." The phone would ring. "Hi, Shug, how you doing?" I said, "Well, oh, God, it's so hot." She said, "Well, so what you doing?" I said, "I'm just sitting here sweating." Oh, God. She says, "Well, you want someone to come over and sweat with you?" I said, "That would be nice." I think all I'll be good for is sweating, though. She said, "That's all right. That's all right. Maybe we can go out to eat." He said, "Sure, someplace. Maybe get ourselves a nice hot turkey dinner or something." I said, "Oh, please, Diane, no. Salads, something called watermelon. Must have watermelon." She said, "Well, you're getting the hang of it." She said, "You'll be fine. You'll be fine." And it's funny, she was right. A few weeks later, be hot like that, I didn't care anymore. Didn't seem to matter. After a while, you do get used to it. Not saying it's fun, but you do. Oh, so hot. And that was the Carolinas. Now, if you went into the mountains of North Carolina, well, they were somewhat chillier. Well, you had elevation and all that. But all that down in the flatlands, boy, all that moisture came in from the ocean and stuff. Oh, and nothing but sand. Everywhere you look, freaking sand. Oh, and it was brutal. If you ever have to go down there, my advice would be you go in the months, if you're going to, especially if you're going down to stay a while, go in the months that are cold, and then you can slowly work your way into the heat. I wouldn't go down in the middle of summer, because honestly, I don't think a typical southerner, northerner rather, could take it. Now, vice versa. I eventually moved back up north, and now and then Diane would come up to visit me in the winter. And you want to talk about one very sorry girl? She moved out. She ventured out of the Tar Heel state. It was her in the winter. Oh, she says, "What are you doing up here? What's all that stuff all over the lawn?" I said, "Well, that's 2 feet of snow." 2 feet of snow? Oh. And I said, "It's going to get more tonight, about another 6 inches." "Oh, Lord have mercy." I said, "Well, we'll get by. That's what blankets and cuddling are all for." She says, "Yeah," she says, "I guess, but how many blankets you got?" I said, "I got 2 or 3. She says, "Get 3 or 4 more." I said, "Okay, I will." And yeah, no, she's a good girl, nice person. Yeah, well, anyway, that's how it is. Mighty hot here right now in good old Jersey, I'm telling you. And the Tar Heels are off to the south, thumbing their nose at us, but we'll get even. Give it about another, just give it some time and we'll get our revenge. Okay. Till then, the South shall rise again, at least for the moment. We'll see you later. Oh, God, it's hot. See ya.